Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TARDIS Zone. I've got a brand new video, but just before I start this video, I just like to say that one of me subscribers has decided to take it upon themselves to go and try broker some sort of talks between me and Matrix Lord. Uh, we are in discussion right now, and hopefully right now I think he thinks I'm a robot. I'm not. I am really texting you because I've been asked by everybody that's close to me to try and resolve this issue. So if you're willing to resolve the issue, I am willing to resolve it, because I don't want this to go any further. And this is not about anybody, you know, uh, stepping down or whatever, right? This is just trying to sort this out so we can just all move on and do what we're doing with our channels, right? But anyway, back to what this channel does do. I have some news, and it's regarding what we've been talking about here the last couple of days on this channel, especially the merchandise. So what we have here is at least 6 licenses are refusing to do any more merch until Jodie is gone. Her DVDs have sold less than 10k compared to Tennant and Smith's 250k. Big Chief figures have reduced a deluxe run by 300. More Big Finish figures sold than Whittaker. It's seriously messed up. So, to reflect on it, basically it is, as we have said on this channel, Jodie Whittaker is toxic to the merchandise. And a couple of merchandise places now are refusing to do any more merch until she's gone. Now, we have spoken on this channel at great length about Whittaker and Chibnall going. Now, they are going, whether anybody agrees with me or not. This is just another indication that everything is not quite so well with this area. Now, I have a guest on here with me today. Also, this is the guest and the subscriber that, and I'm going to give him credit for it, because without Daniel's help, I don't think me and Matrix Lord would be actually in contact right now. So just for that, Daniel, for trying to even get the two of us talking, which you've managed to do, I wanted to say thank you very much for that, because
no problem.
because it needed. I agree with you. It does need to stop. I don't want to be fighting with anybody in this fandom. Everybody that knows me knows that. You know, I hope Matrix Lord can see that as well, and we can try sort out our differences. Because to be honest with you, I don't want to be fighting with anybody in this fandom, because I already get it off the Jodie bot, so I don't need to be getting it off a fellow Hoovian, right?
Yeah.
But let's get back to this news, right? Because this is important, Daniel. So, because we've been talking about as you know yourself, we've been talking about the merchandise on this channel quite a lot. And now it looks like that it is as bad as we think. What do you think of what I've just read out to you now, and what are your immediate thoughts?
Well, can I just say the reason why I think the Big Finish merchandise outsold the merchandise you've got for series all? I think it's basically because the Big Finish merchandise is aimed at everybody in the fandom. There's the series of Evan and Jodie, but thicker stuff are aimed more at the kids, basically. Us being adults, the series 11 merchandise isn't going to appeal to us, if you get what I mean. So, yeah, that's basically the reason why the series 11 merchandise is taking a hit, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm just texting your guy there for you, because he thinks I'm a robot, as we spoke about. So I've just texted him on the actual Twitter feed where you were texting him, just to let him know that it is me texting him, because he thinks it's a bot for some weird reason. And I don't want him to think that, So if there is a chance to sort this out, I'm willing to sort it out. It doesn't mean that anybody is giving in or anything like that on any side. It just means
yeah,
that it just let's sort it, because like at the end of the day, I don't want to be fighting. I've got enough pressure. I'm sure he has enough pressure as well, doing the videos that he does and breaking the news that he does. But back to this merchandise. I mean, this is a sorry state of affairs when Big
yeah.
Finish uh, figurines are actually
Um,
outselling the main show. Where do you think it's
also,
gotten all wrong, Daniel? Because I mean, it's
as well, as I said, I think it's too aimed at it's because there's nothing that appeals to an adult basically when it comes to the new merchandise. Where I think the Big Finish merchandise appeals to the more hardcore Doctor Who fans like us and everybody else in the fandom. No, that was a cardinal mistake making all the series of other merchandise at orientated in my opinion. Because as you see, the merchandise isn't isn't selling, and as well as you put and as well, I'd like to make a point. If you put Jodie Whittaker on the magazine, this is another example.
mm,
But if you put Jodie Whittaker on the magazine, it isn't going to sell.
yeah. Unfortunately, that's what's happened. You see, and whether people on the Jodie side like it or not, Jodie Whittaker has become merchandise toxic. She's toxic towards the merchandise, and
Yep.
there's several factors that are the reasons behind it. But the biggest reason is the fact that you have changed the role from a male role to a female role. And after you've
Yep.
done that for 50 odd years, being a male role, and then you suddenly change for
Um.
female role, of course it's going to hit the merchandise. It was always going to hit the
Um.
merchandise. I just don't think BBC thought it was going to be as bad, because they
Um.
genuinely thought that she had all this
Um.
support. But it turns out she doesn't, Daniel, because we've seen it during the
Yeah.
series and the decline. So
Yeah.
why do you think BBC have miscalculated, or why Chibnall made
Um.
all these promises and actually
Because
can't go through with them?
uh, because I think Chibnall doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't understand the show Doctor Who as a concept. The Doctor Who is supposed to appeal to all aspects of the family. The adults, the kids, the teenagers, the adolescents, everybody. And basically, I think his mistake was making it too kid oriented, though it's childish, and you see it in the and you see it kind of reflected in the merchandise.
Yeah, it's a sorry state of affairs, really. I mean, look, as I've said on this channel, you know, it's not looking good. You know, the decision has been made, and look, I'm not having to go at anybody here, and I'm really
Yeah,
not. But every bit of information that I've put out so far um has come to
yeah,
fruition. So I
and yeah,
mean,
uh, yeah, and you've got all your information on, because what more evidence do you need? Because I hate to bring this up again, but I remember the Jadun video come out Oracle
yeah,
Oracle and basically you broke the news hours before the BBC got up off their arse and actually confirmed it.
yeah, true. Look, when I came on, I have to admit, when I came
Yeah,
on Twitter and stuff, and I came on and Facebook and I start getting known in the fandom, I didn't know someone was going to come to me and give me news, right? Second of all, I
yeah,
didn't know when that person came to me that the news that they'd give me would start to come true, right? Now, we have, as we said, you bring up the Judoon, and that is the most obvious one that we can bring up. But remember, this channel also told you what the next classic Who sets were going to be, and we
mm-hmm.
got that spot on too.
And the buzz that off streaming service.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so come here with what you've heard today, because this is, so I'll read it back out again. We'll just finish up on this, right? We'll get a few
Yeah,
more thoughts off Daniel, and then we'll end this stream. We'll have a few more streams to do as well today.
yeah,
But I'll read it again. At least 6 licenses are refusing to do any more merch until Jodie is gone. Her DVDs have sold less than 10k compared with Tennant and Smith's 250k. Big G figures have, I think he meant is that Big Finish, yeah. Big Finish figures have reduced deluxe run by 300. More Big
yeah.
Finish figures sold than Whittaker. It's seriously messed up. Now, what's he talking about now? I've got the guy on the other. And you go on now. You just would you like to add on to that?
Yeah, well, basically one as well. You've got all the classic crew sets as well. Now they're probably outselling. Now they're probably outselling series 11 by quite a bit. And then if you look on and and if you look on Amazon, it keeps going down and price. Whereas in comparison to David Tennant and Smith Smith,
Yeah.
um, you basically didn't even have to. You basically didn't even have to call Joe Whittaker into HMV stores just to actually sell the DVD. It's back in because back in those days, the DVDs and stuff the DVDs and stuff are selling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Listen, I just to let you know, because obviously you're responsible for this. So right now I'm in discussion, as I said, with Matrix Lord, and he
Yeah,
just said that you're a good guy, and I says, yeah, he is. He's my friend. So
yeah,
um, yeah. So we owe you. Thanks for trying to get us to talk, and we'll see what happens. But listen, we're going to leave it with
yeah,
that on the merchandise. You just hang on there, Daniel, for a second. I'll talk to you after I finish this video. I just want to make a few
yeah,
more points, and then I'll talk to you. So, in conclusion, folks, you know, it's we discuss, as I said, we've discussed this on this channel many times, and people are trying to say that our merchandise is selling. Well, it's not selling, and unfortunately I was one of those that did think it was selling. It was selling to the Jody bots, but it looks like they're not even buying the stuff. So yeah, I mean, you have licenses, 6 licenses refusing to do merchandise. You are really, really, really in trouble. That's why this 2020 announcement, when it is announced, will be a sigh of relief for a lot of the merchandise companies actually out there. Now, no matter what my personal feelings are on Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker, right, and whatever news I receive, I will just say this one thing. I do not let my dislike for Whittaker or Chibnall to distort any information that I put out there. I put the information as I get it. Right? Now I have been told since just before Christmas that Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker are gone. Right? This is rumbled on now. We're nearly sorry, Ted. We're nearly coming up to a year now, right? And we've heard all the stuff that was supposed to happen in Cardiff and all the other mess. This era, unfortunately, has been a disaster for merchandise, for its fandom, and for everything overall. And it has to stop. And it has to stop. And it will stop. Um, look at Was a female doctor ever going to work? In my opinion, I don't think so. I don't think this fandom was ready yet. To be honest with you, I still think there's a lot of people out there that no matter what, the doctor's female, and I'm one of them. Oh, doctor's male, and I'm one of them. And it's going to be very hard to convince a person like me that the doctor is other than male. And this is the problem that BBC is always going to have, right? So we look. A few years' time, if they decide to go with a female doctor again, we're probably going to run into the same problems that we ran in before, unless it's someone that we can all universally get behind. And I just don't see that happening. Listen, I will talk to you later on. I have another stream coming later on, a live stream, a makeup stream for last night. So I'll be on at 8 o'clock tonight, 8 till 10. I'm going to do a 2 hour stream, okay? And we will continue our conversation about the Doctor Who merchandise like we were supposed to last night. We will finish that conversation tomorrow. I'll get on a few callers, not many. I'll just get on a few callers, and we will discuss more in detail this information and obviously the rest of the information. Also, as well, I don't know if I'll put it up on this channel or I'll put it up on the Dr. TARDIS Zone, but I will have a review. I watched it last night. I will have a review of Child's Play 2019. And all I will bloody say about this movie is that if this was supposed to be a horror, well, then it didn't do its job. But we'll get more into it. The premise, okay, I don't even want to go into details, but I'm trying to say loads. But all I'll say is that they've abandoned the original origin story. Was that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, you'll have to stay tuned and watch me Chucky 2019 review, which I will probably have. I don't know if I'll put it on the TARDIS Zone. We'll see. It might go up on the Dr. TARDIS Zone. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. Right, listen, folks, I'm going to go. I'm going to talk to Daniel off camera, and hopefully we can sort this business out with Matrix Lord, see if we can get to some common ground where we can just continue to do our videos without either of us getting any hassle off anybody. That's all I want, and I'm sure that's all he wants. So hopefully, and thanks to Daniel, he's got us talking. Hopefully we can sort something out. I'm open to it anyway. We'll see. You know what I mean? I'm not promising that because, we have to see the other side of the situation, and that's the way it'll go. But I'm open to it, and you've heard me here. I've said it live. I'm open to talking to him and sorting this out, okay? Because I don't want to be fighting with anybody, really. Cheryl will tell you, I hate fighting with anybody, especially a Whovian, and he is a Whovian. Like, a guy like that has a channel like that does videos like that, that is a Whovian. And I don't want to be fighting with a Whovian, right? And he's sending me pictures now. But listen, yeah, there is people, but look, here's the thing, they're nobody that I know, though. But listen, right, I'm going. I'll talk to you later, folks. I'm going to talk to Daniel off camera, as I said. I'll have those reviews and all that, and I'll talk to you really, really soon.